Hello everyone. In my introductory video, I had said that I'll give you a sense of what the counseling process would be like. And so here we go. So counseling is a safe place where you can openly express yourself without any hesitation because there is no judgment from the therapist side. You are accepted as who you are by the therapist. And the second important point is what you share in the counseling process remains strictly confidential. Now, having said that, confidentiality has certain limits as well. And the therapist would typically explain to you before you start the process as to what these limitations would be. Now, typically, I tell my clients that confidentiality does not apply if there is any risk to your life or safety or to anyone else for that matter. The other kind of conditions could be if there is any evidence of child abuse or elder abuse which are there, then confidentiality does not apply. It is important for you to completely understand the process and the terms, have a discussion with your therapist to have a clear understanding of these before you give informed consent to get into the therapy process. Without your consent, nothing really progresses in therapy. So let's look at what really happens in a therapy session. Of course, you will talk and share a lot about yourself and what you're going through, your thoughts, your emotions, your circumstances in the process. Your therapist would listen to you actively, may ask you some specific questions, deepen awareness in certain areas, highlight certain aspects in your narrative, or also may look at what is it you're not talking about in your narrative as well. Some of your unhelpful beliefs might emerge in the process, allowing you to challenge them, or you may also experience your deeper emotions and experiences. Now, therapy can involve restructuring of your thoughts and beliefs. It can involve reorganizing your emotional experiences and sometimes even making sense of your bodily affect as well. Now, it all depends upon what you want from the therapy process, what are your goals for the therapy process. But end of day, your consent, your agency, and your power stays with you. So you might ask me, how is therapy any different from talking to a friend or a trusted, closed person? Yeah. Now, therapy is a purposeful process. It is a professional relationship that is genuine, warm, and authentic, and that is built between the client and the therapist. Most part of therapy would be in the form of conversations with your therapist. But having said that, this would be very different from your relationship with your friend or a conversation with a closed one. In the therapy process, the focus is on you and you only, and the goals that you want to set for yourself. The intent of the therapy process would be to facilitate your understanding of your own self better and your circumstance better, and to learn skills or acquire resources that you may need so that you can make those changes in yourself towards the goals of your own choice. So therapy is a supportive process. But having said that, the therapist would also gently challenge you in the process towards growth. Now you may ask me, how do I set goals for my therapy process? Now, it's a good idea to have a fair sense of what you're looking for from the therapy process even before you start. Most people usually know that. But it is also possible that sometimes you may not be 100% sure of what you're really looking for. Now, in that case, the therapist would help you arrive at a point of clarity, that both of you will have a clear understanding of what is it you're working towards. End of day, you are going to set your goals in collaboration with your therapist, but your therapist will work with you to make these goals realistic and achievable. So what do you do in the process? Therapy, it's a collaborative process. Now, you and your therapist work together as a team, and you need to be actively involved in the process. The therapist does not do anything to change you, but they enable you to arrive at a solution that are right for you. So they don't offer any instant solutions or dole out advices. The idea is that you would be able to arrive at your solutions and gain those resources for yourself, not just for the current issue, but also, you'll be able to deal with future problems that you may face in the future. So what happens in between sessions? Now, therapy is not just that 1 hour that you spend with your therapist every week or every fortnightly. Yeah, the process also continues in between sessions. You may be asked to think about certain things or introspect about certain things, or do some activities during the week, or do a homework, or sometimes experiment with the new behaviors, etc. As I said earlier, your involvement, your motivation, and your engagement are a significant success factors in therapy. Now, if you have made the decision and made the choice to meet a therapist, my suggestions for you is, first, be comfortable with the therapist. It's important to have a right fit between you and the therapist. And be open to ask any question that you might have and ask for clarifications initially or even at any point in therapy. That's fine. And if you decide to go ahead, then be as open and as honest as possible in the process. End of day, it is your decision and power and agency to seek the changes that you need towards growth. If you like this video, do like and subscribe to our channel. In my next video, I will talk about how to choose the therapist who is the right fit for you. See you soon.